Hello, James Graney here from InternetBizUni.com, and in today's video I'm going to be speaking about having more than one Amazon Seller Central account, the future of private labeling and selling products on Amazon, and what you can do if you haven't got started yet. So if you've wanted to get started with e-commerce, started making money online, started, creating your own brand, whatever you want to get started with, what you can do to just get started today. So I haven't shot a lot of videos lately. Over the last month I've been traveling quite a bit, as well as just working on my own business when I have been here in London. So I'm back in London now, but previously I was in Malta for a week and I was in Ireland for a couple of weeks at the start of the month. And again, I'm going back to Ireland at the end of this month. So I've been traveling quite a bit, but I've been wanting to put out more videos because I really haven't been putting out enough of them lately, but I've been getting a few questions, so I'm going to answer them questions in this video. Okay, let's jump straight into it now. So one of the questions that I received lately, and I've received quite a bit in the past, is can you have more than one Amazon Seller Central account? So for any of you who don't know, your Seller Central account is basically the account that you sell off on Amazon. It's just a normal dashboard back end where you can tweak all your products, add new products, etc. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this and say, no, you're not allowed to have more than one Amazon Seller Central account. And that's complete rubbish. You're allowed to have as many Amazon Seller Central accounts as you like, but you have to get clearance from Amazon. So you have to ask for Amazon's permission to open up a new account. But as long as you have a different brand, then it's no problem. Amazon will allow you to set up as many Amazon Seller Central accounts as you want. I've had as many as 4 different Amazon Seller Central accounts on the one marketplace at any given time, and this is completely fine with Amazon as long as they're aware of your different brands and your different brands are different. Then there's no problem with having as many different Amazon Seller Central accounts as you want, even on the one marketplace. So as you know, I sell on Amazon UK, all the EU platforms, and Amazon.com. And just to clear this up, you can have as many Seller Central accounts on any of them. So you can have 3 Amazon Seller Central accounts on Amazon.com. You can have 5 Amazon Seller Central accounts on Amazon.co.uk. There's no problem with that. As long as you clear it with Amazon, just emailing them about it and getting their clearance and just letting them know that you have another brand that you will be working on, because they will work it out. If you try to keep it from them, they'll check your IP address, etc. And you do have to get clearance before opening it. But just to answer your question, yes, you can have as many Amazon Seller Central accounts as you like, as long as you clear it with Amazon. Now I'm going to speak briefly about what I think the future holds for private label and selling on Amazon. So just to give you a bit of context of where I'm coming from on this and why I see this as the future, I'm going to explain a small bit about my past, what I was, doing, how I've came to this conclusion about what's happening on Amazon. So I started my first private label brand on Amazon. It was back in 2013 when I first started private labeling. And back then it was relatively simple, more simple than it is now, to just go on to Amazon, just find products that were selling well and slap your logo on it, get your products manufactured in China, and just sell the exact same thing. And what you could do is just optimize your bullets, optimize your keywords, and just optimize your listing, have better images, and your product would sell more than the products that were on it. Because some of the products that were selling extremely well when I first started, their listings were terrible. They might be only 4 or 5 words in their listing, and the bullets were just not explaining anything, and their images, they'd only 1 or 2 images. But it was really easy to overtake these products by just doing that better, because as you know, when you're buying products online, you're not touching or holding the products. So you're basically going on what the images show you and what the description writes about the product. So as long as you could create a better description, a better product listing, more optimized for Amazon's search engine, then you could outrank these products that were already selling well and sell your own version even better. And this was, my plan from the start, was to build up as many of these products. I just launched one product, it would start selling. I just launched a second product. The volume wasn't half as big as it is now, You know, there wasn't half as many customers on Amazon back in 2013 as there is now, but it was just a matter of finding a product that was selling well and creating a better product listing. You would outsell this product and rank your product on Amazon and just start making sales that way. This business model was great. It worked really well. All you needed to know was how to make a better product listing, and then you could just slap your logo on the exact same product and it would start selling because you would have a better listing than them. The only problem was that it wasn't only me that was doing this. There was a lot of other people doing this, and that's why product listings now on Amazon are, you know, so much better than what they were. So this business model still works. You can still find product listings that aren't perfect. You can make a better product listing and start selling your product. But the problem is that there is a lot of other sellers looking to just do this and just improve the product listing. So then, you know, your skill isn't as important if everyone else around you has that skill. And that's why I started moving to creating more unique products. It was by the end of 2015, the start of 2016, when I actually started making changes to the products that were already selling well on Amazon. And these were only very slight changes. But one of them, it was only like a fabric change, that I used a different type of fabric than all the other sellers. And, you know, my product started selling amazingly well from the start. I launched it on Amazon.com in the US, and it was like 38,000 I done in the first 30 days, $38,000, something like that I'd done in the first 30 days, which was amazing. And that really opened my eyes to the power of actually having your own unique product with unique features to the product. And again, that's still working extremely well. And it will always continue to work well, because as long as you are adding value to products that are already doing well, then you're going to win with them. But the only thing with this is people can still copy your product. So if you just add a slight feature, we'll say you just add a color change to a product, your product is going to, you know, stand out amongst the crowd. But what people will notice when your product starts selling well is that it's selling well, and they'll start copying the same product as you, which again, this is business. You have to get used to this. You're always going to be copied if you do go out in front. But if you can protect your product, so to protect your product, you'd have to get a patent on it. And to get a patent on it, your product has to be truly innovative. So that's why I see the future of private labeling, or as this whole business, is creating innovative product, because there is more and more data about it at the moment. So whether it's on Amazon, you can easily see what products are selling well, or if it's on Facebook, you can see exactly what your audience interests are. There is just more and more data available. So simply copying products is very simple to do. Whereas the next step is finding unique features that you can add to the product to make your product stand out. Again, this is another step up, which will, you know, give you a head start above other brands. Being a market leader doing this gives you the head start, gets you out in front, especially on Amazon. When you start making sales, you push out in front. Their algorithm is mainly determined on sales. So the more sales you make, the higher up you push. So when you get a product out first, you will start ranking better. So you're in a better position, even if someone does come along and copy the exact same product as you. But it's getting to the stage where you'll want to have your products protected so that you can go out and launch them across multiple platforms without fearing that they're just going to be copied. Someone else is going to do a better job on one of the marketplaces at promoting it and sell more than you off the product that you have created. And that's where I spend a lot of my time focusing, is in creating unique products that can be patented. That's really what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to a stage where I have a product that's patent protected, that I can launch across multiple marketplaces. Started on Kickstarter, move it over to Amazon, move it on to my own e-commerce website, onto other e-commerce websites, but knowing that no one else can copy this exact product. I see creating innovative products as a necessity in a couple of years' time. It won't be just that this is what's going to stand out. I think it's going to be what you're going to have to do in order to get out there. You're going to have an innovative product. And that's why I've gotten started on it now, because I want to have the head start. I want to learn the whole process first of, getting the patent protected, of getting the products launched on multiple platforms with a patent protected design so that no one else can copy it. I want to be one of the market leaders in a few years' time. But to be that, you have to lose out on some cash that you could be making now. So I could be launching, a number of different products that I see selling well on Amazon that I can do a better job. I can add features to them. I've even products that are selling well that I'm cutting back on just to keep the capital to reinvest into innovation products. And that is, that's one of the costs of getting ahead, is you're going to have to miss out on opportunities now. And, if you're just starting in Amazon, just starting making money online, or just want to start, then I wouldn't get bogged down with all this, getting a product out there, getting it selling. You're going to learn so much. You're going to get ahead by doing this. But if you were already doing that, if you're already selling products well on Amazon, then I will be looking into more creating unique products that are truly innovative, that you can get protected, because this is really where the market is going. This is what you're going to have to do in order to stand out, in order to be comfortable to promote your product everywhere, knowing that no one can come along and just copy the exact same product as you. But again, I'll go back to it because, a lot of people start thinking of all this when they're just getting started. And if you are just getting started in this space, then I wouldn't worry about that. I would just literally look for ways to add value. If you can add value, I would go for it now. And you will work out well as long as you add value to products that are already there, listings that are already there. You will do well with it, and you will learn so much from it, and you will be in a position to succeed even when, in a few years' time, when there are innovation products popping up everywhere, you will be in a position that you will know how to get these products selling. And that's, that's a real good skill to have. You'll be working alongside manufacturers more closely. This is the way I see it anyway, where it's not a case of you just buying their generic products. You'll actually be working with them, seeing can they create your own innovative product, and building a long-term relationship with your manufacturer, because your manufacturer won't be the ideas person. They won't be the person who will come up with the innovative product. They won't be the person who's able to market the product. They'll be the person who makes the product, which they are already, but you should be the innovator. You should be the one that goes out there. Or if you're not that type of person, then you should work alongside someone who is innovative, who can think ahead, who can think of ways to, add value to products, to make them like truly innovative products, as well as having someone on the team, whether that's you or someone else, that's able to market the products, that's able to sell the products on the different platforms. And then you'll have your manufacturer, which will create your innovative product for you. So that's my 2 cents on it. That's where I see this whole private label thing going in a few years. It's truly innovative products. I'd love to know what you think about it. If you think I'm right, then please let me know in the comments. Also, if you think I'm wrong, if you totally disagree with it, then also put it in the comments below. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye.